Starting stream 2 minutes early. Alright, let's send a message and then... That should be splendid. Wonderful. Excellent, even. From Killua99, what's good, Uncle? What is good? Neff. Holy, this GG's going back and forth. They're living on 360, though. That's Mr. BRD. 13 seconds, big Brock hypercharge. Still down by 6 stars on that top red team. BRD team looking for defense right now. 3 seconds on the clock. 2, it's looking pretty good still. They wouldn't need 2 kills. One of them including Ramen with 4 stars. BRD team with the W right there. Silvers with the blue screaming face emoji. Please return my children. You've been keeping them in your basement for far too long. They're well fed. They're well fed. We're following the 2008 nutritional guideline food pyramid. They'll be fine. Alright. For context of this match, this is Team Du Bois versus Team the Degloved. And they have both taken a set off of each other. It's a best of 3, so this is our final set 3. And the Gloved, featuring Dark Lord BRD, Joey, and Ramen, is currently up the last game here. So that took a game.
Mess up my rhythm.
And we're on game 2 of set 3. And that's where we're at. I thought I had one more sentence to say, but obviously it's 9:30 p.m. and we don't have much to say. Looking pretty good for the red team though right now in this game number 2 of set 3. Connor with the super, Mav with the super coming out. He grabs a kill for it. GG goes down. Another kill onto Jolly Joey by Raven Abate confirming that one. He's going to go for another one. Max is going to dash into it. Full immunity is just going to take down that Peephead. I'd say that's a pretty good trade. Pull is in on Joey. Great Mina gadget right there is going to let them get away pretty much unscathed. Minus about 500 HP, give or take. Red team now has their back against the wall. They have the stars, but the positioning is not too good for them. Now blue team only behind by 3. Can I join? Can I join? It is too late, Butter. It is too late. We started about an hour ago. And I just can't feed you in at this point. But you can join next week. 5 seconds on the clock, 15 to 8 in favor of red team. 1 second, Ramen looking for a kill, but it's not going to be enough anyways. Going to double match point right here. What round is this? This is quarterfinals. I think the last match of quarterfinals. No, there's another one going on to set 3 as well. We can peep the bracket after this last game here. Double match point for these teams. Winner takes all the marbles right here, and in Bounty, there's not going to be any ties. 1 minute, 45 seconds to take it. But yeah, round 2, quarterfinals, 8 teams remaining. Well, technically 6, because 2 of them already went out, but that's where we're at. GG pops in, pops back out, goes for a double pop. Still, it's not quite a kill, but it was definitely interesting to watch, and probably a little bit stressful for the red team as you're getting just bombed back and forth by this GG. Give me your what? My seed is 65th on the bracket. We're not playing. Are you going to activate that gadget? He's going to get his supercharge, and a nice gene pull coming out from Connor as well is going to secure a kill. It's going to put 2 stars on the board for red team. Though, BRD tried to go in with a little bit of a magic trick on GG. Gets punished for it a little bit, and now we have a red team with the lead right now. Jolly Joey goes in, grabs a kill. Tied 5 stars, but tiebreaker in the hands of Mav. is going to give the red team the lead. No! Lead to blue team. They all walk in. They get some hits. Shots done. Kills. Bodies on the floor. 13-5. Mike might be a little bit far from the face. GG goes in, goes back, lives on about half HP. Position is pretty good for red team to make something happen. Connor's gonna miss the gene pull right there. Does grab a kill, now only lagging by 5 stars. GG pops in, pops out. Only 2 stars. Can they get one more kill? Max is in the way, and Vulnerability Show dodging out saves Jolly Joey from going down. That's gonna be a victory for BRD, Ramen, and Jolly Joey. Well played to Connor, Raven of 8, and Mav. Holy moly. I think twice in a row. Twice in a row they brought us to a set 3 tonight. We weren't spectating earlier, so we couldn't see that, but I can pull up the bracket and give us a little bit of a rundown. Alright, so we just watched this one. It was pretty tight match, not gonna lie. 2-1, 0-2, 1-2. And all these matches were pretty close by percentages as well. I think Hot Zone was a little bit more just straight up in favor of BRD, Joey, and third player Ramen, but pretty tight. Before that, we had Du Bois going up against Sheep Squad. They had like a 26 gem game and then like a 28 gem game on Hard Rock Mine. Some pretty close matches as well there. We have one more quarterfinals match right here. Sedeka's team and Extra Large Chimpanzees. Last week, I believe Extra Large Chimpanzees played the final match of the night. That's Team Killa, Wacho and Mumu Guy. So they're already on our leaderboard, a team to look out for. I might still need to grab one of their ads, which would be a good idea to do tonight, so I'll contact them. But other than that, we should be fine. We have David's Aura, the Gloved, queuing up right here. We'll probably watch that one next. That'll be a good one. But also we have Nightmare Core and Ohio Riz going at it. These are kind of 2 OG teams, because these guys were playing in the practice sessions last year. Yeah, Brian is playing. I think he's still in here, right? Or did he just go out? No, he's here. He's here. He's on Ohio Riz. Unless it's a different Brian, because there's like 3 different Brians that have played in my tournaments before, and I'm not sure. I'm not 100% certain it's the same exact one, but I think it is. I could be wrong. I took notes on who last week Brian that played was Brian213. We can check Matcherino really quick, see if it's the same one. I think it is. Not 100% sure. Let's go to Nightmare Core. Brian213. Yeah, it's the same one. Same one. He always does Ohio. Yeah, for some reason last week they went under the name Yeet. Not too sure, but they'll probably go under the team name Ohio Riz for the rest of the tournament series. I could tell by the team name. True. Alright. Ohio Riz ended up winning that other one down there. 2-0 on Hot Potato. We did not get to spectate that one. So we have Ohio Riz versus Sedeka's team, and David's Aura versus the Gloved. Not the 2008 food pyramid chart, you monster. That's Nitro Blaze talking from Discord. Bro still does not have a YouTube account to communicate with on YouTube chat, so bro will watch the stream and He'll comment on Discord or email in the middle of a stream and let us know how he feels. But yeah, we're definitely thinking about that big base of the pyramid with the whole grains. Should have a draft coming up soon. Yeah, we got bands coming in. David's Aura featuring Jesse, Killua, and Anti-Sai. I did not pronounce like half of those names right. That's fine. Versus BRD, Joey, and Ramen. On the Degloved, we got a Frank ban. I definitely see that. We've been seeing a lot of Frank tonight, and also a lot of Frank in like monthly qualifiers type stuff like that. He has a huge HP pull, especially with that Buffy that came in recently. We have a Pierce ban. He's a really strong sniper right now. Basically unlimited ammo if you're hitting your shots, and a big third shot too as well. Mina, just a menace. We got the new healer. Probably didn't need to ban him. He's automatically banned in every match tonight. But, you know, some people just do that for fun. Shits, giggles. Allie's really strong. I've been having trouble with her on ranked recently. And then we have an Amber ban as well coming out from the Degloved. Which I guess it does make sense. On the map itself, like, it makes a lot of sense. Amber, like, whatever, it's Amber, but on double swoosh, she can do a lot of terraforming, so I guess that kind of tells you what Degloved. I cannot pronounce that. The Degloved. Something about that's tripping me up. But maybe that's saying that they want to run a little sneaky in the bushes. They don't want them getting burned down. I'm gonna peep over to game. And take it from there. And while I'm at it, while no one's playing yet, oops, we'll do that in between. Set 1, game 1 of Gem Grab. We have an Ems, Lily, Gray into Crow, Spike, and Mortis. Earlier we were talking about that Amber ban and how it could mean that blue team was looking for something sneaky in the bushes, and the Lily will be just that. You want those bushes to be able to take advantage of that cover, and boom! A miss on the Mortis and a shot into Spike. Unless it was planned, I'm not too sure, but that was huge for the blue team. Spike shots coming in. Jolly Joey just had the Crow Poison expire. They were trying to start a healing, but they get tagged again, and they're going to have to run away. Mortis going here. Joey with 4 gems overhead. Doesn't want to take too much aggression and go down with them and deliver them to the red team, but it's not a good position to be in as the assassin. Shots coming in, teleports back on the gray portal. We now have a 5 gem lead for the red team. They do have a split carry, a lot of them on their Mortis as well, now 4. Both the assassins on both these teams having 4 gems over their head. Got all of the fart sounds coming out from Spike. A nice, pretty simple play by Gray. He's going to get a kill. Cool, going down as well. That's a blue countdown. Lily in a spot, gets a nice teleport kill on the right side of the map, and now 11 seconds. Split carry between M. 7 plus 5 is going to be 12 gems for the blue team. Lily in a good spot, gets grounded for a second, goes down. Timer's reset, but BRD now has 10 gems and a new countdown. Gray Hook comes out. It's going to scout the Spike pretty well. Mortis does have a Hyper, and Hyper for the Crow right now is going to jump in. BRD is still in hiding. It's going to be game 1. I don't know if I could call that controlled chaos or if it was just like straight chaos the entire time. Joey was doing a really good job. I don't think I saw him miss one Lily super, and he went for some pretty distant ones as well. Now the Crow and the Lily are going to swap spots, do a little bit of a dance here. Jesse, for getting that far back, is going to take down the gem carrier. Give Red a pretty good advantage by body. Spike taking down Jolly Joey on Lily as well. Now we have Ramen kind of alone right here, slowed down by that Spike super. Shots coming in. Good position for Red Team. Ems taking some damage. It kind of looked like she was taking damage even while invulnerable right there. Not too sure about that. But now, Red Team in a good position right now. 6 gems over Spike's head. Mortis can go as aggressive as he wants. He's not going to risk dropping any gems like last game. Gets a kill onto Jolly Joey, and we have 3 red bodies onto 2. Oh my goodness gracious. Dark Lord BRD goes in, gets a big shot. But still, 6 gems sitting up top, and it's not too easy for Rom to get over, especially while slowed down. 10 seconds on the clock. Kill running away. The timer resets. He now has 11 gems on his head, so he can be the sole gem carrier. Has a little bit of agility to get away if he gets in a tight situation. 9 seconds on the clock. Jolly Joey going in. He has a huge opportunity with Lily. It was kind of a miss, but it was kind of also just out of range. Good try, good try, good attempt. It's going to be 1-1 on set 1 here. Spam the button. Zeta win. Jolly Joey goes in. Kill Ua up top. I think we had a point of view shift right now, so we now have Ramen, BRD, and team up top. Meanwhile, Cini, Jesse, Kill Ua, and Anthony, Hard Hu Tao, running the bottom side. Shots coming out. Spike gets pulled by Gray. Not too much more damage on top of them. Now he's going to have a good opportunity to go pick up some gems. Dark Lord BRD got some good kills in now, but now is on 600 HP, decreasing. Goes down to the side of the Spike shot. Jolly Joey on the left side of the map. Hypercharge from Ramen. Teleport straight across. He's going to be building some bridges across the map. Shots come in. Anthony on the Spike living on 200 HP. We're tied 5-5 by gems. We do have good gem carriers right now. Maybe be a little bit better if they had the gems on top of Ems, but still, having them on Gray is pretty good as well. He can get out, teleport, do what he needs to do. Big action on the bottom left. We have a split carry. BRD looking to get away. Slowed down by the Crow Slow. Still, countdown continues. 11 seconds on that clock. Pretty safe and sound. Mortis Super goes through along with the gadget, but it's not quite enough. Still on half HP for both those gem carriers. Alright, right before that set started, I was talking about sending a friend request to either, I think I might have Brian added, but it's not showing up here. Double check really quick. I wish you could search your friends list by alphabetical order, because like trying to dig through this in the middle of like something like this, a stream, is just not it. Truly is just not it. I will also send that to Brian as well. Tragic. All right. They are tied. We just watched this one. We have bans coming through. And in the meantime, I'm going to send a message to Brian asking for the ad. We got some real philosophical questions out here. Hawk and the Tua or Tua and the Hawk? Never trust a man who puts his Tua in the Hawk. Alright. I sent a message to Brian. I think I might have. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Pachyokalit? Pachyokalit. Not sure. Not too sure. I sent a message to Brian, so at least we'll have him if he's able to see that message. But we still will have set 2 between David's Aura and the Degloved coming up. And they should be finishing up draft any second now. Alright, let us get into it. Got Jolly Joey on the Gray, Dark Lord BRD on the M's, Ramen running the Shade, Killua grabbing the kill onto him while running the Hank, Anthony on the Crow, and Jesse on the Spike. So far, a good start for the red team here. Got 25% to 0 on blue. Comes through for Gray, and blue team finally has control of the board. Did it not send? Question mark.
Take a chill pill.
Alright, we got a little bit of a technical difficulty in the other match that I got to attend to for a quick sec. Other team won set 3, or set 1, blah. Alright, in the meantime we missed it. Jolly Joey, BRD, Ramen pulling forward 79 to 54. Good crow shot right there, and Ramen claps back, literally. Screaming emoji. 3 blue, down, 3 red. Coming forwards 97, 98. They just gotta stand there, teleport in with invulnerability is gonna seal it as well. Check mark. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful. Point of view switch. Anthony taking some big damage right here. It goes down pretty quickly. Sini Jesse, the only remaining member on this roster as Qual comes back up. Super getting some damage. Eventually goes down. Blue team looking for their opportunity to step into the middle of the map right here, and taking a kill onto Gray. Like Crow's gonna do just that. What is up, Butter? Shade teleport comes in. He's gonna get some claps, some zone percentage time as well. 40%. Climbing, Jolly Joey teleports in, and once they have that Gray teleport, it's basically free for the red team. Blue team has to have a huge presence without that Gray to do something about it. M's Hyper comes through, BRD getting some big damage. Kill Ua goes down on the Hank. BRD goes down 2 versus 2, but Joey's kind of clinging to the side right there, grabbing percentage while he was behind that wall. Blue team is now standing on the zone, 46 to 75. They're down 25% right now, but they can still take it. They're just going to have to spawn camp that teleport zone a little bit. Ramen with a big super is using that wall to his advantage right now. Clapping wall in, comes out. 84, 85, 86, 87. Climbing for the red team. They're 10 points away from it. It's going to be Game 2, Set 2. And the match going to the gloved. GG's, we'll spectate the set 2 of the other match on the bracket right here. I think they're still in draft, perchance. We just watched this one, 0-2. We have our other semifinals. We have Sudika's team up 1-0 as we head into Bell's Rock right here. Bans are going to be Gray, Frank, Kaze. Haven't seen a Kaze ban in a minute, but I still respect it. Into a Pierce, Rico, and Gray. So doubling out Gray. Rico with that new fire charge rate. It's going to be banned a lot. He's pretty strong. I've seen him a lot. Sometimes you see GG to come out to counter him, but a ban on him is also pretty good. Pierce all over the place, especially if like it's a range map, you're going to be seeing Pierce banned, so that just makes straight sense. And Frank is kind of interesting. Seems kind of troll if it was 2 months ago, but right now with the buffies, he's just super strong, super tanky, super high HP. It's hard to deal with him, and especially if he has the health gear, he's just going to recharge so fast. There's nothing you can do, so I see it. Chat, let's give them Gray M's twice. I think letting Gray M's happen on Gem Grab is like whatever. Like it can kind of play around it. It's gonna get hectic, but you can play around it. But especially on Hot Zone, like there's nothing you can do on Hot Zone letting that happen. It's too strong. But get it twice, it did happen. It was what happened. We got Brian on the Brock, Cool on the Charlie, Tricks for Kids on the Angelo. Meanwhile, PQ on the Byron, Ricky on the Mina, and Pacho on the Spike. So far, good positioning for this red roster here. Getting a little bit aggressive with the Mina, but that's what she does best. She has really good dodges. Though, on the right side of the map, Tricks for Kids barely taking that interaction with 400 HP, and that's going to be body advantage for the blue team. Though Brian goes down right there. Nice gadget from PQ. 2 versus 2. It's now 2 versus 1 in favor of Ghoul and Tricks for Kids. And one lone Mina. 188 HP. Kind of a final stand gadget right there. It's gonna get tapped and tapped again. Taken out by Ghoul. Spider's coming out down the map. It's gonna make just a little bit of distance, and a big shot from across the map from Tricks for Kids onto Spike. Mina getting aggressive, goes for a super, can get a shot right there and a kill. It's a 2v2. Mina Spider's gonna come out. Shots going on to Byron. Footwork coming in. Hypercharge. That's a great Mina gadget. It's going to deflect it right there. PQ gets sucked into it. Spider's going out, chasing Mina. Will still living 100 HP and a finalized kill by Brian. Nice teamwork right there between the Cocoon and Brian on the Brock, getting that final shot in on Byron. 2 versus 1 situation again. Mina, the last one standing for red team as well. Gadget right there. Super's gonna be a good moment to capitalize. Ricky! Showing up! Early shots by Byron is gonna finalize the charge on that Hyper. It's gonna be a big movement as we walk into the last knockout right here. Hyper charged for Ricky, super charged for Pacho on the Spike. Tricks for Kids has a super. Brian, the only one missing a little something is Ghoul right now. They're probably a couple hits away from it as well. Hyper's coming out. Got 1 body down, it's 2. Tricks for Kids looking to finish off Pacho, but it's just a tough angle right now. Falling to 2k HP. He's going to be charging HP with that Hyper around him, but now living on half HP, and a Spike Hyper chasing him down. 470 HP, goes down on the top left. Ghoul's the last one standing. They get a kill. They're living on 59. They still go down. There's just not enough. Game 1. Same point of view as last time. Ping, not server. We're good. Early takedown onto Angelo is going to make room to eventually move on to Charlie as well. It's just Brian, so the best he can really do is maybe hold out gas and charge some super, but puts himself in a situation where both Mina and Spike come out of that with super themselves. Spike super comes out, doesn't quite connect, but it's going to push Brock back for just a little bit of time here. Ricky on the left side of the map, kind of doing a little world tour. Oh my gosh, Spike goes down bottom right. Ricky still going for shots. Byron maybe should look at healing Ricky a little bit, goes for a big way onto Brian. Red team, a little bit unorganized this run. Still going for the last stand right here. Can get some supercharge. I'm not sure about the 1v3 at all, but supercharge definitely worth it. Hyper and super around Ghoul. Tricks for Kids with the super. Ricky now getting their own super prepared. Have some even footing on the map. Blue team looking to push red into this back right corner. Hyper from Brian is ready. The super coming out. It doesn't really quite connect with anything. Maybe just 1 rocket hit on the Spike, but not the greatest value right there. Still, blue team with mid control. Getting aggressive right now. Gets in the cocoon by Charlie. Ghoul with 520 goes down. PQ with a last second heal is going to make them live. Brian almost had the kill right there, but it just wasn't quite there in time. Pacho getting healed up by Byron right now. 3 versus 2 red advantage right now. 3 versus 1, red in the lead. PQ team taking set 1. Honestly, that was entertaining, not gonna lie. A lot of back and forth between those two teams, even if it was like a 2-0 on the set and also a 2-0 on the match. That was the end of the semifinals. Sudacast team taking it 2-0 against Brian and Ohio Riz. Well played, well played. We have our finals coming up. It's gonna pull a map for them. Deathcap Trap. Map that kind of goes in and out of BSC. Just got added back at the start of this year. I personally always like the map. I like it more than Double Swoosh and Gemfort. I'm not sure if I like it more than Hard Rock Mine, but I think it gets a little bit more flack than it deserves. Maybe. While we're waiting for these teams to draft up and finish that, we can do some work ahead and update the scoreboard. I'm kind of keeping score manually, which is why I'm only keeping track of 8 teams every single qualifier as far as points go. So we can maybe start doing that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Alright, turn this shit back on. Oh. Splendid. Hopefully we didn't miss a game. Looks like we missed the very start. I don't think we missed a game. We have BRD on Mina, Joey on Chester, Ramen on Shade, Pacho on the trunk that just went down, PQ on the Otis, and Ricky on the Stew. Ball and net, ball and goal, 1-0. I blinked, and there's another goal. That'll be game 1. Alright. So that was pretty strongly dominant in favor of BRD, Joey, and Ramen. Mina dashing in, goes down Pacho. Ball finally control going to red team. That's a big Chester slow. The exact right super you want, and a save by BRD. Just a good string of events for the blue team to hold on the defense right there. And a goal eventually. Shots coming out. Ball down the left side of the field. Top. Kind of a standstill. Roman does have the super. They're going to go for a big clap right there. It's now 3 blue bodies, just 1 red, and that's a free net. Super Ramen with the speed, gonna field the ball up just a little bit. It's not quite time for a goal yet with 2 red characters coming out invulnerable. Still, blue team in a good position right now. Big super coming up from Pacho and a kill. Red team looking to move down the map. Jolly Joey goes down. 3 red members still on the field. Pass, and goal! 1-1 on set 1. Early start for blue team, ball up far, and red team back close to their goal, down to their last yard line right now. Roman goes for claps. PQ is in the very back right corner, gonna avoid that now. Red team looking to force these blue guys out of their base. Joey goes down. Ricky with an aggressive Stu Super is gonna break the walls down, but clear the field for the red team to bring it the whole way down and really get a goal themselves for free. All that early aggression and map control kind of going down drain for blue team here. Ramen and Joey gonna hide out behind this 2x1 barrels. PQ gonna send that Otis Splash gadget, gonna force them out there. Now some positioning for red team. Shots on Jolly Joey, a super in the net! Set 1. Going to Pacho, PQ, and Ricky. We can take a peek at the bands because we didn't quite get to see them. Peep the tab. We had an M's ban, a Spike ban, a Pierce ban. Those all make sense. Into a... what is his name? Globert, Frank, and Colt. Yeah, those all made sense. Except the Globert, because that's globally banned. But BRD has done that twice tonight, so I think bro is trolling just a little bit. But we see how it is. Map has been drawn for set number 2. Bans have also been drawn. PQ team, aka Citicus team, running the B ban, the Amber ban, and the Mortis ban. Into BRD banning out Globert once again, Ems, and Lou. It's going to be leaving Gray on the table. It's going to be leaving Frank on the table. Definitely expect one or both of those to be there. If not, I will increase the prize pool for finals by $10. At least one of them. But maybe I shouldn't have said it that early, because now if one of them's watching, they can get their Klarna draft and cash in on it. Gonna go back to game. Now why does it look so zoomed in like that? That's crazy. There we go. So confused for a second. Alright. Set 2. Spectate pending. Hello? PQ team up a set right now. Got the Gray. Got Jolly Joey on the Spike. BRD on the Draco. Pacho on the Poco. Ricky on the Frank. And Spins.
Right in the floaties.
What are we doing? What am I watching?
Not cool.
Hello? Pacho has gone for a run around the map. Dog, what am I watching? Absolute insanity right now. maybe they try again on game 2? Maybe? Let's see what happens. Nope, we got 3 AFK. Not sure. Alright. It's Power 1 Pierce. Oh! I'm glad someone figured it out. 'Cause surely I'm clueless. Okay. Yeah, sure, we can redo it. Pacho at BRD. Do you have each other added and want to do redo manually? I am so glad someone else figured it out. Oh my gosh, because I was like, surely this is not what I'm seeing. It's like, yep, I add him. Okay, go for it. Go for it. We'll do it tonight. It's finals. I really wish they would fix it though, because this has been in the game for what, like 4 or 5 months now? Kind of crazy. I'm Joey, by the way. Wow, I could really tell that you were Joey based on the name at Ihijivavuyagajesa. Good to know. Alright, they're gonna redraft Hot Zone set. I just saw... What are these fellas doing? I just saw them lobbying up, but I don't know what happened right now. Perhaps we have to go to... Scroll down a bit. Got Z... What is BRD's trophies at? Or Ricky's also adding as friend. Word. Oh, I see them now. I see them now. Hopefully everything works out. I see them in the lobby now, so we should be good. They're taking a hot second in the draft. Oh no, here we go, here we go. Alright. Redoing set 2. We got Sudaka's team. Up a set. And a clean set right here. Same combo. But we actually have a max power 11 Pierce this time. Super coming out, connection onto Jolly Joey. Ramen teleports back just in time, and a nice spike super as well. Stun goes out. Pacho grabs the kill. 3 red, 2 blue. Spike super comes out. BRD in the trap. Pacho going crazy. Shots coming out from BRD. A lot of damage, but it's still not enough. That Poco doing a lot of healing for the red team. You know, some teams, when they're down 96-30, they'd be like, you know, we're just gonna rest up and charge up for game 2, but BRD, Joey, and Ramen, not. They still got that dog in them, apparently. Alright. Game 2, set 2. Match point for PQ team.
The streets say hi.
I like the Gray and his ability to teleport. And you would think with the Draco maybe it'd be a little free to get into the middle over, but the Pierce is doing a lot of damage along with the stuns coming out from Pacho. Holy composition. I don't have too many words right now. This is crazy. 80-12. Final stand still coming up from the blue team right now. Ramen, low HP, Jolly Joey firing shots. PQ still living on 53 HP, 4,000 HP on Pacho, 92, 93, 94. Heals from Poco, 7, 8, 9. Finished. And that's all she wrote. And I believe with that, that would be Pacho and friends taking the night. So I'm going to go fix everything on Maturino, update scoreboards, and ping captains that I need to get in contact with, and then go to bed and work tomorrow. That's the plan. Good night. Thank you everyone who played tonight. Thank you everyone who watched tonight. And I hope y'all have a good Friday and stay safe this weekend. Peace.